Welcome. A few days ago, I tried to stream Elemental Fallen Enchantress Legendary Heroes on the channel, and I had modded it. And modding this game is a little bit of a manual process, which I did not properly do, and so the game crashed a couple times. And so I did not want that to be the impression that I left of this game, because I do enjoy this game quite a bit. I think it's one of my favorite 4X games of all time. And definitely, it's one of my favorite fantasy 4Xs. I mean, it might be my favorite fantasy 4X. It is an underappreciated gem, I think. And it has, you can unit design, you can design your own units. It has great hero build, hero progression. It has fun gear. It has questing. So it has a great player versus world sort of thing going on for it. And it plays, in my mind, a lot like a game like a King's Bounty or an RPG that also has a 4X attached to it. So I love that idea. I love a lot about this game. So we're going to play it. This is base game. I reinstalled everything, cleared everything out. The mods are sitting in a folder by themselves on a side for now. And we're just going to play the base game so you get an idea of what the base game is like. And then maybe we'll mod it later and we'll come back to it and so on. But for now, this is what you got. So let's try it and see what we got here. And we are going to abandon our current game. And we are going to play, sure, we're going to play a mage. I do want to play a wizard, Harry, as opposed to anything else at the moment. Now, they all could be wizards, so let's keep that in mind. And the idea is the world is, certain characters have a special tie to the world. They're like sorcerer kings, effectively. And that's these guys, these sovereigns. So we're going to play Oracle. Do we want to play Oracle Syriza? I don't want to. I do. I said I want to play. I do want to play a magey person. We don't want to play the undead guy. I always found that faction to be a little bit doesn't quite work, if that makes any sense. Let's play the good guy sorcerers. Let's play Paradin. They're like the good guy. They're lawful good as far as I can tell. And we're going to pick Paradin. We're going to pick Magesta. Right, she has a bunch of abilities here, but she's going to be a water disciple and an air apprentice. She's a great spellcaster. She actually gets healed when she casts, but she's not a great fighter. Yep, let's go with it. We're going to play on a random large world. We're going to have 10 opponents. I do want to customize the opponents. Only reason I want to customize the opponents is I don't think the undead faction works really well. And I never have seen the AI actually grow that faction correctly. And so I usually take Morrigan out if I see him. He's not in. Good enough. Let's play the game. All right. So, here we go. So, we have our little army. So our starting army, for sure. And one characteristic of Fallen Enchantress is that you cannot build anywhere. You can only build on city sites. Once I put a city up, all these sites are going to go away. City sites have food, materials, and mana associated with them. Essence, they call it. And I think this site is fine. But that's the thing. You have to pay attention as to getting these sites. You need to claim them when you can. That's what the fights. That's the land rush is going to be that. So we found our kingdom. The moment has come. The moment that all your travels and battles and years of study and swordplay have led to the founding of New Paradin. All right, there we go. So there is New Paradin. You'll see all the city sites are gone. We need some construction in town. And we're going to build a merchant. We're going to try to get our money situation handled first. We can also cast 2 spells and put them in town. There's these little slots. You can barely see them. And I am going to do, I think, research and money. So research first, money second. And that's going to start us off. Now, we burned all our mana doing that. And now we're going to go around, we're going to collect items, stuff. Quieter than a stalker's shadow, quieter than a politician's prayer, or the morning's last starlight. It's a silence scroll, so if we have a spellcaster, we can silence a spellcaster. Our army consists of spearmen and militia, and of course, Magesta. She is the boss. And she's fine. It's a decent enough army to go and clear out around town. You'll see the stats. It has 39 attack, 1 defense, 70 hit points. That's simply the sum of all the units in there. That can be a little deceptive because you might get a unit that's amazing in there and it skews the stats, and the rest of your armies fold like a house of cards. That makes no sense. Fold like a piece of origami paper. How's that? So now we're going to get some research. I want shard harvesting first because we do have a shard right here that we can harvest. Shards are like nodes in Master of Magic. You get more mana. You get your spells go up in power as you get shards. So we're going to grab all the items. We've got some axes. And we can summon an air elemental in tactical combat. That's good. I have auto turns on, which might be bad. We might accidentally do so. Oh, there's a city site. Okay, that's good. Second city site so close is actually fairly lucky. There's another one up there. Now my guess is, ooh, this one is better because of the essence. And it's near trees, by the way. And being near trees is very nice because near trees means that you can build a you can build a logging camp and a lumber yard. Now we'll be able to do that, I think, once we reach this, but we'll see. We want... let's get the zone of control from the monument. So we do have shard harvesting done. The next thing is typically to get the civics started. I mean all these. The first level of the civilization tree. You have 3 tech trees. They're fine. They're nothing special. It's just, you know, right? You get a bunch of techs of different tiers. Once you get to tier whatever 5 or 6 or whatever, you're getting toward the end there. In Magic, you can research the game-winning tech, stuff like that. Let's do restoration first. And let's go grab this, whatever this is. A shattered statue. You get an item, quicksilver in a bottle, you get 3 actions. So, yeah, for 1 turn, you become awesome. What spells does she have? She has haste. Arcane Monolith. Oh, that's great. For 50 mana, she can put up effectively an outpost. That is super powerful. We need some damn mana is what we need. You know what? Maybe I should cut. Okay. I should maybe ditch the research, the money spell, and cast on this the meditation, and that'll generate mana now, and that's good. That because we're going to want to cast those arcane monoliths everywhere to sort of just collect land, almost. So we're going to attack the bandit archers. No, we're not going to attack the bandit archers just yet. Let's build an air shard. And I don't know if we can we build a, we can get crystal, which is a material, of course. There's restoration. So, okay, that's cool. And we're not generating, I mean, ugh. So we can do a town to get money, a fortress to get more production, a conclave to get more research. Let's do a town first. That'll secure our money situation. We could really use another unit, but we are busy building. We're busy building the air altar. Like we're sort of in a bit of a state here. Everything queues up. You don't have a separate unit queue, and so you have to make those decisions. Let's go here. The riddle. There's a small, strange man here. He stands only as high as your belt, and though he is alone in the wilds, he looks unconcerned. He smiles as you approach and bows. You can't help feel like you're being mocked. Would you like to hear a riddle, he says? Ask me a riddle. Behind Bradley's kitchen, there's a great vat, and many small workmen working at that. Yellow is their toes, yellow is their clothes. Name this vat and a secret I'll show. I mean bees. I'm thinking bees. Your wisdom is remarkable as your odor. You are correct. I'll show you a secret. He leads us to a hidden apiary where thousands of bees spin and dance in the air on their way back from collecting nectar. So we do get a little bit of experience, and since we got fame, we're going to get a hero. So we're going to add a hero to our I mean, air apprentice or water apprentice. His command ability is actually pretty impressive because you can literally get a unit and say, give him another turn. We'll take him because that's a pretty powerful power. No matter what class he ultimately becomes. That's a growth potion. There's a fire element that we can get later. There's a quest here, but I don't want to take it yet. We're generating 3 mana a turn, so it's going to be slow going. Our city is growing. That's great, but we have impinged on the skeleton's army, which we might have to deal with here in a bit. So we're going to go attack the bandits now that we have our other hero. And let's battle them. So, here's the battle screen. The thing I like about the battles in this game are that they are fairly short and fairly snappy, but still have a little bit of tactical element to them, and they're still impactful. Sometimes in Age of Wonders, I'm going, ugh, God, I am so done with these battles. Like, they're longer. And they're more involved, and I get that. So we're going to have, What's-His-Nuts come up here. And then he's going to cast, do I want to cast? I'm just going to wait. She's going to come up, she's going to wait. And he's going to come up. Wait. And they go hard after 1 or 2 units. Like, they're nasty. This is not great. So we're going to charge up, kill that guy. Our dude is gonna hit him. Oop, and we got an archer trying to finish that guy off. I don't like it. I'm gonna move here and then do a 1. And he can, because he has a spear, so he can attack through. Brandon is going to stab that dude. That dude's gonna run to the archer. So dead. We did dodge, so we're running to get to the archer now a little bit. And we are going to cast. So we're gonna run up, we're gonna cast command on that unit. That unit gets to take a turn immediately. That's a pretty good power. He's gonna hit him as hard as he can. Yep, still trying to kill that guy. They do go after the weak ones, and he's dead. All right, not bad. We lost a little bit of hit points. We got some wolf pelts. We got some cash. We got some XP. Now you also, when you walk into here, you get more fame, and that gets you closer to getting your next champion. So very nice. Let's head up here and see if there's... I do want knowledge, so I do want... but we are out. We have no construction, so we need to figure out what else to create now. I could definitely use a pioneer. 6 turns, but I could also get a workshop, and the workshop's gonna benefit me because the workshop is going to speed up production. Oh, and you see there's a dude there. So we are going to immediately meet up with something. It's the Northern Waste. So, okay. Here's another interesting thing. There are literally regions of the world, like this Northern Waste, that then are special. They're like almost adventuring areas, right? So before you, stretching from horizon to horizon, is a landscape as desolate as any you've ever encountered, a frozen world of ice and snow, not a blade of grass, nor a speck of dirt in sight. It is the elemental lord Vetrar who rules here, guardian of the world's end. This is a place of despair and endless suffering, but if you can find Vetrar, if you can defeat him and the forces he rules, you may be able to restore life and hope to this land once more. Probably shouldn't have gone in there right off the bat because I'm not going to be able to take this guy at this moment. I don't want to get my butt kicked. We are going to haste this unit. Give him more turns, more initiative. Oh, we're getting slowed. Shrills are rough because early on they have, right, they have fire attacks and water attacks and slow, so they just keep hitting you with spells. Once you get the combat under wraps, like you get to them, you can usually kill them. But early on, it's a little bit of a mess. But now we're on top of them, so I think we're good. I'm gonna give him a turn. Yeah, kill the guy with fireball. That's really, in fact, that's pretty much a life lesson all the time. Kill the guy with fireball. There we go. So we're gonna level up both our heroes. Now that we are level 2, we get to pick a class. Magesta is a mage for certain. I think Bannon is going to be a... I don't know, good question. What is Bannon going to be? Let's make him a warrior. And let's open that up because we get +1 fame. We're gonna get a cool spear. And we have met Magnar. Oh, that might be him. Yeah. I don't want to be in there necessarily. What I want is I want a pioneer to show up, but they're not coming fast enough here. Let's kill a turn. So we've got the first 3 civics. We've got shard harvesting. I'm gonna do training because that gives me +1 army size. So notice my army size down at the bottom there is a 4. I can only put 4 units in a stack. I need to up that, like, big time. What else do we got going here? Not much. We're waiting. Let's wait for this workshop to go. We will head this direction just to see what's what. And we will put some construction up. What is our next thing? Let's train a pioneer. We're going to train 2 pioneers. A young lady approaches the camp and requests to speak to us. What should I tell her? Send her in. A young lady enters your camp. Your Majesty, ever since my parents were murdered by the Syndicate, I've been on my own. I would never have made it if it weren't for Kitty. She recounts the story of finding an abandoned stalker kitten and taking care of it. All right, I'll rescue Kitty. Save Kitty. Kitty's way down there. Oof, jeez. The hell? Let's go get Kitty. Come on, produce those pioneers, boys. See, there's so because we infringed on this skeletal layer, they start to roam. So we did get a pioneer out the door. Perfect. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna send. Oh God, they already took the town. That sucked, by the way. We are going to put our pioneer right there. And our second pioneer might go here and get us a spot. So again, there's a little bit of a land rush early. It's like a lot of 4Xs, right? You're trying to beat the AI to good spots, and that's sort of where we're at. Yeah. Let's kill this wilding warrior. He does have a bear. Or boar. Nah, boar's not as bad as a bear. Yeah, I mean, that hurt, though. That frickin' hurt. Oh, that really hurt. Holy shit. Oh, he killed the guy. Son of a bitch. Let's air elemental. We're getting our ass kicked. That boar is no joke. That thing is nasty. But it is dead. It's nasty and dead. But we got 2 guys killed. Now the nice thing is that your heroes don't die. Instead they get a permanent disfigurement. He gets minus 25% experience bonus. That sucks, by the way. So what I'm going to do as a mage, I'm going to take plus 25 experience. I'm going to trade this to Bannon, so this guy becomes his buddy now. And he's going to get a frickin' flaming axe because he's a warrior. Done. We should have done that a while ago. So let's clear that out. We get some more fame. We get more elemental. And you can settle. So there's our second town. You're going to get a logging camp. Always good to build a logging camp if you can. And hopefully that second pioneer will show up here in a minute. Excuse me. But we are in no good condition to continue fighting at the moment. We need to heal up and we need to replace our army here. Do we have any summons that we can do aside from Arcane Monolith? The answer is no. So unfortunately, oops, misclick. Unfortunately, we've stalled our progress a tiny bit. We wish peace. So we have 3 factions all together. I want this space if I can get it. We're gonna build a workshop. And then frankly, a merchant here. Done. And you sit in town for a day or two. There's our pioneer. Let's head into that town. And now you need to start building somebody. And that will be... let's build... I mean, let's just build 2 militia. It's not great, but it's cheap and easy. As cheap as we got and easy. The pioneers will build our 3rd town. A little too close to the frozen wastes, actually, and a little too close for comfort. Oh, we're under attack by skeletons. Zoinks. Now we have bowmen and stuff. They protect the town. Like, your town has inherent defense. So I think we're good. But having said that, still sucks. Let's do an end around and we smash that guy with our new Warboar horse. Oops, she could have stayed back and cast, but that's okay. Smash him. Almost smash him, but not quite. Yeah, very nice. Okay, these skeletons are folding up pretty hard here, so that's good. All right, just a little more XP for the gristmill here, boys. Yeah, you're gonna just settle right there. No, the city militia can't go with us. No, that's weird. That's not okay. That is, Oh, that's a bug. Let's put ourselves back in town, maybe, and we'll try to fix that. So there's Raven's Heart. There's our town here. Let's build a workshop. We'll go. Oh, we can't go into town. Okay. Okay, there. Let's try to fix this the old-fashioned way. Let's. Oh wow, everything. Oh my, that is. Super clunky. So I don't know what's going on. That I've never seen before. Never seen it before. So, oh well, such is life. I mean, we're gonna make do. And hopefully recover a little bit from that. We shouldn't be seeing the city militia generally at all, so all good. Okay, good enough. Let's hit turn. Yeah, so I think that's good. Okay, so we're gonna go run into there to collect that. We got a sarcophagus and a silver flute. All enemies lose their next turn. That's sort of cool. I suppose we could get... Oh, geez. Okay, we need to be careful, though. Because we could get another pioneer down here, but we have to watch this Crag Spawn's army. Like, these guys are a little dangerous. Maybe we might wait on that, that army. Or that city, I should say. Okay, so what are we doing? We're lacking research. I think the Tower of Knowledge would be good. The Tower of Dominion would also be good. Scrying Pool's also good. Like, there's a lot of good things. Notice that our unrest is 25%. As you add cities, your unrest goes up across the board. Unrest is a direct minus to all production. So reducing that is also good. Reducing unrest is just a direct increase in everything you can produce. I think we are going to go with Tower of Knowledge first. I think we're going to build that army, and we could use more guys even in it. This place needs to construct, and you do end up, I think, with a little bit of that. What do you want to say? Like, you can queue up, which is nice. So you need to do that, typically. We're gonna do merchant. Within the inn, you find an old stagecoach driver. After some drinks, he tells you he left his prize horse behind, and you can have her if you find her. Sure. Someone is trying to make a meal of the horse. Let's get that done. Sure. The troll. I'll be taking that horse. No, you won't be taking that horse. All right, so What's His Nuts is going to go here, and he's going to cast slow. Troll is slow. That's a good thing. We're going to run up. We're going to cast haste on the big guy. He's going to run up. Try to do the best he can, smacking that guy. Because we slowed him, right, he doesn't get as many turns. That's the goal there. Yeah, we gang tackled him. You rescued the horse. It's more of a pony, but it seems to like us. We're taking the dang pony. We're equipping that horse. All right, good deal. So, let's get our construction settled here again. We'll do a scrying pool there. We did have leather working. Drills would be good because drills gets us more army, but right now we don't have enough guys. I'm going to do administration because that lets us rush production. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start heading back this way, and we're going to start putting arcane monoliths up and sort of secure our borders here. We're going to cast a spell. We're going to cast Arcane Monolith. Target tile must be empty. Son of a bee. Really? Let's cast Arcane Monolith. There we go. So we produce a little, an outpost. And an outpost gives us a border. That does a couple things. Now that this guy is connected to the rest of our cities, he has less unrest than he would have before. Secondly, we can now build on these mines. So all good. Let's get a cleric in. And frankly, we're going to do that again. Because that clay pit is really good. And so we should just be collecting everything we can. And we do want to attach, we want to build on these as soon as possible. We want to build here as soon as possible. And just collect all the darn resources we possibly can. Oh, now you will see, we just, so the faction powers. So I will say that the AI in this game is okay. But that's almost every 4X game. Like the AI is like, it's fine. Typically, I find it's fairly easy to avoid unwanted conflict if you can keep your faction strength high. Mine is not. So we got to worry a little bit about maybe getting jumped by, say, this Erawazor, which Errorizer. How's that? So let's see if we can get a treaty, non-aggression pact. For $1, he will agree to a non-aggression pact. So we're good. That's good stuff. What about Magnar? Do we want a treaty, Magnar? He'll give me money. So we are essentially just trying to, we're just trying to get everyone to agree to not fight us right now. All right, so now, okay, so no construction. That border's a little wonky because we're sitting right on top of the great, you know, the evil cold place. Keep that in mind. Let's build. Let's build up here, maybe. I want to build on the water shard. I want to build on the clay pit. Now, that's not all going to happen at once. Those all have to, a city has to produce that shit, so it's going to take a while. That is our next militia. Let's march those guys up. Let's get a cleric and then train. I mean, we need as much as possible. So now we have administration. So now we can rush production. Let's get charms. Oh, and this is intriguing, right? This is intriguing. I don't need more gold. We could do production to get 21 production. I could do research to get more research. So we're doubling the research almost. Let's get research. So he's going to be a research facility. And you have a spell slot now because we added essence. So let's see what we can cast. We can cast, obviously, more research. We can get more mana. We can get more money. Ugh, those are all good, by the way. Those are all good. Let's go with meditation for now. And now we're generating 5 mana a turn. Nothing wrong with that. Raven's Heart is going to start building what? What are we building, Raven's Heart? So now we're getting all these things to get research. Let's get rid of some unrest. That's the first thing we're going to do. Get rid of unrest. We got charms. That's like magic items. Rituals. We can, yeah, touched by darkness, anointed by fire. So we can make our characters into casters of different types. Like I can give them fire magic now with rituals. Okay. And there's just a lot going on every turn, which I do appreciate. Yeah, sure, we'll battle the bear. Now bears have maul, and they can keep hitting you. They keep, now it's a reduced chance to hit every turn, but they can just keep smacking you, which is horrible. Oh, see, and now we have another city site that we need to deal with. Oh, and there's an arena of the Slakanon. Ooh, yikes. And another bear, a big old bear. And Irarizer is not happy with us. We have an non-aggression pact, but they're getting pissed at us. I'm gonna slow the bear. Oh, no, stop it. Okay. There we go. You go up behind, take a shot. Also take a shot. And we'll finish the bear, the mama bear. All right, we got another level. That's cool, actually. So that's good. So either we can get Aeromancy, which lightning bolt is really the joy there. We could start trying to get summons. Summons are always good, like in a game like this, because it gives you, you know, right, you get a bag of hit points that also attacks once around and so on. So definitely good. Do we go for that? Probably. That's probably the most efficient way to get better. Transfers 3 hit points from all per level from all enemies to the caster. That's a little dumb good, but we'll take it. But we do need like an army. Like we are hurting a little bit. And we don't even have a Tower of Dominion. That's a little depressing. We're gonna build it here because it's here. Heck with it. And then I think everyone gets a. Sure, you're gonna build a Destiny's Guard, whatever the heck that is. You're gonna build one. Oh, you could have built the Tower of Dominion. You are gonna get. You're gonna get a scrying pole and a well. We do need, by the way, we really could use another pioneer, but that's going to add unhappiness to everybody, and so that's the other bad thing. Bone splinter. So there's a big, gigantic boar. We're going to get drills. Ooh, ice elementals. That is too much. Let's get out of Dodge. They would like to offer me tribute. I'll take it. I'll take the tribute. I'll take it. We want this to be a fortress, and you're going to be producing most of our army, I think. Having said that, you're going to make the pioneer. Oh, they already took that spot, though. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, that's not good. It's not great. So now we're sort of hemmed in, I think. Yeah, they hemmed us in. They hemmed us in pretty good. Okay, well. I think what that means is, I think we need to, as best as possible, so we can build more weaponry. Let's get all that crap here together. Our current army is 74, which is not super strong still, but I wouldn't put it against Crag Spawn yet. I do. Okay, there you go. So there's our Destiny's Guard. Do we have space in this army? We do. We have one space in this army. We're going to put them in there. Obviously, we want less unrest. But I do want... we would like to offer you tribute. Sure. We'll take a scrying pool. A monument, and now we got to start producing research here, guys. I like mana per season too, but we'll take research per season first. I don't know where that troll was. Okay, our pioneer is gonna go south. There's our Destiny's Guard, Destiny's Child. Okay, so now we have a little bit of an army. I don't hate that army. What does this town need? This town needs a good kick in that. No, this town needs probably a bell tower. We need to reduce unrest as much as we can. I feel we're falling behind in production a little bit. And we can go, so we can go in there into our influence. And now that we're in our own borders, we can upgrade these units. So if we wanted to, we could give them all shields for 84 bucks. And that will up their defense to 8, which is pretty good, actually. Let's upgrade one of them. Heck, let's upgrade a couple of them. And hell, we'll upgrade the third one too. And that will greatly increase our defense for all these guys and give me a little bit more confidence if we're trying to, say, attack the crag spawn or something of that nature. Oh, they're coming to give us what? I don't know. Where's the pioneer? No, she's coming. She's walking slow. Units walk pretty quickly through your own territory. They right through your own cities and stuff. You can build roads, of course. A whole bunch of stuff you can do. So the forge, the fortress, then gives you a bunch of buildings that you can buff the units that come out of it. So that's the joy there. Do we want... I'm going to take just more research per season, and she wants an economic treaty, which we'll take. And that will be giving us a little bit of cash a turn. Like less than 1, but some. We will build as many things as we can, because I want mana. Especially if she tries to summon, that's going to be critical. Why did you go that direct? That is a terrible way to go. So now we're looking at spots. This is 241, so slow growth. It's terrible growth. Ooh, those trolls kicked that guy's butt. but better than these spots. So this 2/4 might be the way to go. That Assassin Demon's army looks badass. That Troll army looks very vulnerable, though. So we're going to go and swipe the Trolls. Okay. I'm just going to cast Slow on that Troll. That Troll is slowed. Then Barnabas, Bannon, whatever his name is, that guy's going to smack that Troll pretty hard. Ow. Stop it. Do you have any other spells you could use? No. Any skills? No. Any items? I mean, you could, but I don't know that it super matters right now. Let's, we'll just hit that guy. Yeah, because if you hit him, all your buddies also get to help out a little bit, and so you can do more damage by gang tackling a unit. There we go. And Bandon's going to level up a little bit. So he can get plus 15 experience to offset his terrible penalty a little bit. So we're going to do that first. I think she goes here. We're going to go here and collect that fame. And we get a skull cap, and we're going to give it to Bannon. He's our fighter. No armor, by the way. We have no armor. We don't even own armor. We don't even know what armor is. And we're going to settle right here. And then we are going to cast... I suppose inspiration there. And then we're going to build a logging camp. Because when you can build a logging camp, you build a logging camp, people. So there's our cities. We have Raven's Head, Raven's Heart, up north in the near the icy waste, the unnaturally cold frozen plains. We've got Tenfell in the middle of our empire. New Paradin is sort of in the south, and then New Serene is sitting here on the far south, the southern frontier. And I think we're going to get this second layer of civics all done. I mean, all these are a little bit dangerous. We have upgraded our army, though. Our army actually is not looking bad. Like, I like having all these guys with 8 defense. That is definitely different. The militia usually walk in, right, just waiting to be killed. Now they all have shields. That's a little bit better of a deal. I think we win both these fights. I would love to have something else to do other than, like, I need a little bit more. So I'm going to cast Anointed by Fire. So that's a sorcery. Is it a ritual or a sorcery? I think it's a ritual. So now you're anointed by fire. We're going to cast it, and we're going to cast it on Magesta. So now she can cast Fireball. Like, that gives her that spell. And now we're going to walk in and battle the Lurks. Now, the problem with Fireball, we're going to put that... Oops. I mean, she's casting it now. So it takes 2 turns, is the problem with Fireball. We're going to do an end around and hit that guy. Lurks are dangerous, and they get counterattacks, I think. So we do... yep, they do indeed get counterattacks right there. We're seeing them. Let's go here. There we go. Now, you don't get infinite counterattacks. You get a number of counterattacks a turn. We're going to cast Fireball there, and it hits a whole 9 spaces. So it's a huge winner of battles, especially town sieges. There we go. Nice job, guys. Nice job. We get 3 demon horns. Since I think lurks are demons, I'm not 1000% sure. So we are building crap everywhere. I do want the temple. I do want that. The temple ruins also. I'm gonna cast Monolith right there. And then we're gonna back next to the town. Really to try to heal. So New Paradin can now take, I think, meditation, right? No, they already have meditation. It would be propaganda. So they're getting all the town buffs that we know, which is cool. 2 more gold. I think our army needs sort of upgraded, though, in general. We are generating only 2.8, though. We're not killing it. We're not killing it. Let's build the market. I need more money. I do need some more money. More money. I need more money. And we are going to take on that assassin demon stack in a couple minutes. What I don't want is them to attack me because I don't want that bug to happen again. You get a workshop next. We're going to put you there. And you're going to produce, what are you going to produce? I mean, all those are fine. Let's see. Let's do the bell tower. We'll reduce unrest again. We still have, I mean, space over to the east here to explore. There's another a city spot. So it's not like there's nothing to do. I just really want to heal these guys is the issue. I can sell and buy. So you have this whole RPG sell, right? You have RPG shops, essentially, if you're in your own territory. Let's sell all this crap. Not all of it, just the various bits we get. Oh, let's sell the dagger. No one cares about the dagger. No one, I mean, yeah. Let's buy armor for our guy. It's 80 bucks. That's a lot. Holy crap, you better appreciate this, man. you better frickin'. All right, that's good enough. For now. And we will actually use, wait, he has an item to use, doesn't he? Or does he? He has the Paradin wine. Use it. You get a dodge point. You might as well. All right, let's let that turn go. All right, so we have the second level, the whole second tier of civilization done. And that's good. The only other thing you would get is cooperation. Can up your armies to 4 units. Every unit is 4 people. So that's really good too, because that makes a lot of nice bits happen. You essentially increase your attack value by 33%. What are we gonna do here? Sorcery gives us some spells, like map spells. Enchantment gives us magical items. Cooperation gives us the bigger units. And then this is all buffs to production of some fashion or another. Let's go cooperation. And then let's start making a deal or two. I'll tell you what I would like. I would like all of your, so 56 bucks. That sucks a little bit, but okay. What if we give you everything that we know? Oh, that's 60. You know what? He'll trade it. So what we're doing is we're giving him 19 points of research in our civilization for his all of this. And that's fine. I just want to research faster. So you don't trade text like you might in some other games. Treaty. We have a non-aggression. Let's get a trade treaty and we'll pay you some money. And so now we're making 1.1 on treaties. Can we trade Gildan? Oh yeah, we could totally get a non-aggression pact and a trade treaty. Oh, we can only do one at a time. Oh, that sucks. Because we're gonna have to pay you. I wanted to do that all in one fell swoop, but so we'll give them gold and we'll get, oops, yeah, a trade treaty and an economic treaty. And again, so now we're just trying to up the amount of gold we're getting by everybody that will possibly talk to us. And I'll give you money for the trade treaty. I like being able to trade all the things. I think they might give it up a little too fast. Maybe they could hold out a little longer. Don't know. Are we healed yet, boys? No. Under the great leadership of forward-thinking Sanjo, the kingdom of Lanumart has built the Merchant Cross Bazaar. So it's like a world wonder, effectively, is what he has done. Oh, there's more down there. Let's just check it out. Oh, right, there's this crag spawn. And he's tough. I don't think I want to deal with him though, if I'm to be quite honest. I don't want to deal with him either. Like, all these guys are a little rough, that stack. That really is the stack to deal with. If you're going to deal with one of these stacks, that's the easiest to hit. I just want this guy to come back, and he's dawdling. That guy's not doing it for me. Let's get another Destiny's Guard online. We are full up. Let's go in and attack these assassin demons. Okay. I don't love that, but we're doing it. We are doing this. Let's we're going to call an air elemental up. There we go. And hopefully he's going to, and then we're going to slow one of these assassin demons. Like, that's why they suck. They just literally one-shot that group. Okay, good. Slow you. Finish that guy off. Finish him off. I have no peep. Frickin' nope. And hopefully we can get these guys killed without, nope, can't quite do it. Can't quite manage. We'll put a debuff on you. They resisted it. And they're dodgers. Oh, I don't love that. Okay, good. Yes, that's what we needed. Ugh. That was expensive. We got a whole, it was a militia, but it was an upgraded militia. We paid money for that guy. So that's gonna suck a little bit. You interrupted the creature's last meal. Blood, bones, and flesh are scattered like the toys of a demented child. Oh, demented child. Not even just an unruly child. He was demented. Most of the victim's possessions are destroyed, but you find one item of value. It's a bow. Okay, you guys get back in there. And rest a turn or two. And then you join them. So the roads are hooking up now. And the roads are built because you got some one or the other technology gave you the roads. We're gonna attack the ruffians. I'm not real worried about ruffians after the assassin demons. Oh man, I mean, we could hit more, hit better, something. What's going on, guys? Don't let these ruffians frighten you. They're just jackanapes. It's my favorite Fallout word. Alright, there we go. So that's an easy one. We leveled up our Magesta again. And now we're gonna take Summon Ice Elemental. You find Kitty. He takes you immediately. We get Kitty. That's actually nice. I like Kitty. I like getting Kitty. So what's Kitty look like stat-wise? 17 and 0. Strangely enough, Kitty's not that great. When it comes compared to, say, a militia. Now Kitty's a stalker. Stalkers do have some abilities. +2 attack and +1 move for the first round of combat. Never gets counterattacked. +2 dodge. I think we are going to take Kitty. Just for the extra sort of bits, right, that Kitty gets. What are we doing now? Let's get the training yard up. We'll keep building buildings. You will build. See, now our unrest is starting to get 40. Our city count penalty is 12, so it's 3 per city. So we're gonna need to, expressly put get some clerics and bell towers and so on into play here. You go there, Kitty. You come out. There we go. Okay. So that's where we are after, whatever, an hour and 10 minutes. I don't know how many turns I've played. It's spring 186 AC, season 85. So we played 85 turns. We have one city, we have 4 cities in play. We do need to get I think mana per season would be good because of so we have 4 cities in play. This, you know, we are doing okay. I'm not unhappy with where we've ended up. You know, but we do have a long border here with the rest of the universe, and we're gonna have to deal with one of our neighbors sooner or later. Because we are, oh wow, there's all this city space down here too. So that might be our next goal, is to try to exploit this city space down here and then sort of figure out who we are going to war with, who is not of the one true faith. So this is base Elemental, Fallen Enchantress, Legendary Heroes. I hope you enjoyed it. We will continue this a little later, or maybe we'll play a different faction so you can see that faction. It just keeps getting nuttier in terms of spells and units and so on, right? You just keep getting more and more stuff. Like, we're gonna start summoning. So when we go and attack this crag spawn, we're gonna pop an ice elemental down in the middle of them, that kind of thing. And you right, it's that kind of game. And I love it, and I hope that you enjoy it too. It's on Steam. It's not very expensive because it's old. You know, you could do worse than trying this one out if you like Fantasy 4X. I'm gonna save this game as game done, and then I will talk to you all later. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a good weekend and a good Easter. And that's it. Talk to you later.